Good morning, everyone. I will show you how to draw this tensile structure in Solidworks. So this is the part, this is two parts that are identical, one at the bottom, one on the top. So I will draw it once and I will save it with two different names. One of the first things that you can notice is the part is in millimeter, 28 by 28, that's the section of all the different documents. And we will start by drawing this one and add the different features. Okay, that will be just one full part. All of this, like this kind of like T shape, L shape. But I will start by this one. So 135 long and 28 by 28. The question is, where do I draw this part first? Where is the referential? Because the referential will be super important to find the center of gravity. So I will use referential like this. So at the center, this one in the middle, that will be the y-axis, and I will use two axes like this and like this. So to have a positive referential, that will be x, y, and z. In Solidworks, the x and z are on the bottom plane, so that will be easier to follow the same thing. Oops, and that is the y. So what I will do, I will say the plane x and y, draw a section of 28 by 28 and extrude it 135 on both sides. Okay, so I will have to draw my first little square. That will be, let me draw it with another color, blue. That will be this little square there. You see? And I will extrude it. So let's do that. Open Solidworks. I will make File, New, and I will select the part. First thing I will check is the unit. I will check the unit there. My unit should be millimeters. Okay, it's there. I will save my part, File, Save As. So I will get in my discussion lab tensile structure, and that will be tensile part A. There's part A and part B. Part A. You can also add your name to it. That will be nice. Something that we notice, like the section is only 28. So to make it easier, I will do insert. I will add let me see. No, tools. Sorry, tools. Equation. And I will add some global variable. So this one will be the section. Enter. And this is 28 millimeter. And remember the length. I will do another one. The length, let's call that A. That was 135. So, and I will do, okay. So instead of, if I have to change my sections, I can just change my number in the equations. So equation, I have the section 28 millimeters and the length 135. Remember, we said that we will use the y-axis plane. So if you go over the different planes, you can see where they are. This one is the top plane or the bottom plane is the z-axis. This one is the right plane, zy, and us, we want to use the front plane. So we click on the front plane, and we go on sketch and create a new sketch. Okay, we see this one is the 0, 0. So we will draw a little square, and we want to align. So when we move, we have the vertical square there. That means that we are vertically aligned with the point. This way, we have the horizontal line aligned with this one. And we add smart dimensions. Double click on that one. And instead of writing 28, you will click equal. I click equal, global variable, and I select sections and OK. Double click on this one. I click equal on my keyboard, global variable, sections, OK. Oh, my little square is blue, so you never want it blue. So let's click OK. I want these points to match these points. So if you see, I can move it up and down. Maybe yours, you cannot move it up and down. It depends, like the little relation that you add, and sometimes that's correct, but me it's not. So I will click on the corner, bottom corner. I click Control on my keyboard. Okay, I click Control on my keyboard and I select also the center there. Now I can say that they are vertical, horizontal, or even coincident. Let's put them coincident. That means that my square now it's black. I mean it's fixed on the referential and it will not move anymore. I click Enter. If I try to drag it, I can't any directions. Okay, okay. And I can click on Feature before I exit my sketch, and I can click on Extrude Bus Base, so I will extrude it on both sides. I want to extrude it mid-plane, and the distance, it's not 10, it's the 135 millimeters, but remember, I made a global variable for that, an equation. So I can click equal, global variable, length A, and enter. And here we go, I have the first part. I save, always save. One thing I didn't make that I can make if I want now, but I don't have to, I can add the materials. Let's do it now. You click right, edit materials, and we can use a wood, any one, let's say pine, apply, oh pine, I just have the density, that's perfect. I just need the mass density. Apply, and close. Here we go. Now it looks like a pine. Don't forget to save. So I come back on my dimension. So I did the little part on the bottom. Now I need to add the front and the back and the up and the down. And you see we have 3 more dimensions to add. I will add them one at a time. We want to do this one? Let's do this one, 180. And I can do both at the same time. So I will add a section in the plane YZ. Oops, and I will extrude it 190. Okay. So I draw the section there, and I extrude both of them together, 190. So first steps, let's go back in Tools, Equation, and I will add length B. It's a global variable, it's 180, enter. Okay. So remember, I want to be in the right plane, so I click on the right plane, sketch, and a new sketch. Okay, I am on that side. If I want to be on the other side, I can click on Control. Let me remember. Not 1, not 2, 3. So 3 and 4, it makes you go on one side, on the other side. That doesn't matter at all. Let me show you where we are. Okay, we are there, so that's perfect. Okay, so Control, I said 3. Here we go. So I will add 2 little square. I can select there. Oops, I forgot to click on the rectangle. This one, to this one, and this one to there. And I will add the dimension. So that's my section. That's also 28, equal global variable section. Enter. This is black. Double click. Equal global variable section. Enter. And you see it's black because it automatically fits with the bottom there. Oh, no, I don't want to do that one. Delete that. And that's enough. And I will click on Features, Extrude Base. And I want to extrude it not 135. I want to click equal global variable and the length B and enter. Here we go. Let's save. I have made those 2 lengths there. Let's add now this one on the top. So I will use the top surface of the first part that we draw. I will draw this 28 by 28 section and I will extrude it to 205. So I need Tools, Equations, and length phi is 205. Oops, I forgot phi. Length underscore C. Here we go. So I want to select, so I don't want to be in the bottom plane or this top plane because it's below the part. I want to be on the top because the 205 dimension is from the top. So I select the top surface and I will click Sketch and I will make a sketch. I select the square and I will make my square like this. dimension is 28. Okay, and you see I can still move up and down. Oops. Yeah, let me remove smart dimension. So I need to say it's center. There's different option. I can make a dimension from this line to the point of 14, or I can select this line. I click Control on my keyboard and I select the center of the axis, and I select midpoint. So now my referential X and Y are center on that little square. Perfect. Is black mean it cannot move, dimensions are set. I click Features, Extrude, and I want to extrude it. Oops, equal, global variable, length phi. Enter. Oops, I have to click like this. Enter. Oops. Let's go back. Okay, let me just put, I think, because I put length at the beginning. Let's do yes. Oh, because one I put this one. Okay, that's just my mistake. Let me go back on Tools, Equations. I'll delete this one. How do I delete this one? Okay, I will use for the last one length underscore D. Don't do like me, okay? This one will be something else, 100. I don't remember. Oops, but this one will be 205. Oh my God. Sorry. Here we go. Oh, I see, I forgot this one. Oh, now I cannot escape. Okay, to cancel. Here we go. And now this one, let's do 205. You should see this one going up a little bit. Okay, so my length is 205, my length is 100, but I want this one is, I use edit, I use length D, I want instead length phi. Here we go. You should not have to do all of this. Okay, now it's good. I have my length phi 205, and I will check the last one. So now I have to do the very last little part. Oh, it's not 100, it's 105. So we'll put 105. It's a 28 by 28 and 105 long. So I go back there. I will change my length D right away for 105. That was my mistake. And they don't get in alphabetic order, but that's okay. Here we go. I'm selecting the, I can use the right plane on the back. Sketch. Edit the sketch. I can click on Control 2. No, Control 4. Control 4, and you will see, you will be from the back side. The view will be from the back of the right plane. You can try Control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You will see you change the view. Take a little rectangle and try to fit. Okay, that's okay. If that doesn't fit, I will make it this way. I will add this dimension equal to 28. Here we go. I will make this one and this one. No, I don't want to make a dimension. So click back on the start dimension there so it's not highlighted anymore. I want to select this line, control this line, and I want them collinear. Perfect. And I want this line and this line collinear. Okay. And I can delete this dimension and make this line and this line collinear. Here we go. If your square start to be red, it means you have too much dimension, so delete some of them. Because this distance is 28, we don't need to add the 28 there. And we click on Features, Extrude, and this one, equal global variables, the 105. Here we go. And this is our part. We have the wood and all of that. Let me click Save. So this is how to draw the parts. Let me show you right away how to find the center of gravity. That's very, very easy. You click on Evaluate, Mass Property, and you can see that from the X, Y, and Z, remember where is the... Oh, I have something there. That's correct. So the X, Y, and Z, remember where it was? It was on the bottom. So our center of gravity is at 56.21 on X and at 72.60 on Y, and it's on 0 on Z because the part is symmetrical. So let me save that. I make a screenshot of the center of mass. Okay, I will add it to the document. Okay, for later, that's okay. Oops. Center of gravity, I put it there, but I don't know if I can make a screenshot when I'm taking a video at the same time. That's a lot. Okay, I cannot put it in the Word document, but I have it saved. And I will do one more thing. I will close that, and I will add pictures from that side. So I can add the referential on the bottom, and I can add the document. So that's it for the first video on how to find the center of gravity and drawing the parts. I will show you a video now how to save the parts twice and make it an assembly. And we can maybe add the line. See you later. Bye-bye.